Hey, what's up everybody? Clark here again and welcome to an extra helping of I Get Food. In today's video, I get invited by Bao Mama. Some of you might know that I featured them before in some previous videos, and they invited me out again because they've got their new location out in Oshawa. And so I went to go check it out. But today's video is going to feel a little bit different because the location that I shot at, the food court that they have there, where Bao Mama is now, they play a lot of top 50s music and that kind of stuff. So you know how YouTube is with the copyright and all that, if they can hear the music in the background. So basically what you're going to see is the footage while I was there of me trying out the food, but I'll be explaining everything from here on out. Since we're here, I actually think, maybe now's a good time for me to break down sort of the format of the channel for those of you who are relatively new to the channel or just checking it out for the first time. But again, if you're a long-time viewer, then just jump to this spot here, jump to the next chapter, and you can just jump right into seeing all the food and everything like that. So what we like to do here on I Get Food is showcase all the awesome and diverse food spots that we have here in Toronto and the surrounding area. And what we do is go out, review the food, and then post a video every Friday, 2 p.m. Toronto time. I think in the 5 years we've been doing or almost 5 years that we've been doing the channel, I think I've only missed a week or two. So every Friday, 2 p.m., you're gonna get a video showcasing a small business or a mom and pop food spot here in Toronto that's doing what I think is some pretty tasty food. Now, occasionally we will do chains, or we might do like a food challenge. We've done stuff like, a fried chicken challenge where we would do like, one major chain versus another. Sometimes we'll do something like that. Or if there's a new restaurant opening up, a new chain opening up in the Toronto area, and I think it's of some interest to myself or the viewers, then we'll do something like that. And those videos, they come out like this one, they come out on Tuesdays. We call it an extra helping of I Get Food, and those will come out on Tuesdays at 4 p.m. So that's the format. Fridays, 2 p.m., you're getting a new review of a local Toronto food spot. For the most part, maybe occasionally a travel one. And then on Tuesdays, from time to time, not every single week, there'll be an extra helping of I Get Food where we'll feature something a little bit different that I feel just doesn't fit what we do on the Fridays. But that's enough of how the videos and everything sort of release and schedule out. Let's jump right into today's extra episode. So for today's video, I was invited by Bao Mama to check out their new location out in Oshawa at 70 King Street East. Some of you might recall Bao Mama from a previous video that I did, as well as a short. And so since this is a revisit, we're not putting it into the regular Friday schedule. We're doing it as an extra episode. But anyways, the folks at Bao Mama, super awesome, very hospitable, and they wanted me to come out and check out their new location. So I went out and did that and show you a few of the dishes that we tried out. The market at 70 King is located in a historic building in Oshawa. It used to be home to the Genosha Hotel, Ottawa's first luxury guest accommodations. But now it's been revitalized into this community hub of food culture, where it houses an array of globally inspired food shops, including Bao Mama. This spot specializes in fusing traditional Filipino flavors and dishes with Taiwanese-style baos. The baos themselves are scratch-made here on site, and then paired with items like chicken adobo or beef brisket asado. They even have some creative dishes like Filipino birria. And now that they have a permanent kitchen, they're introducing some more classic Filipino dishes into the menu too. What I'm going to be checking out today is their lumpia and the chicken adobo bao. Here I am, you guys, 70 King Street East here in Oshawa, and I'm in the food market here in the historic building. So I'm gonna start things off with the lumpia, and I'm dipping it into the house-made sauce. Yeah, pretty much just about everything on the menu they do in-house. And I gotta tell you, the lumpia, it's crispy, it's got some nice crunch to it, lots of great flavor with the pork filling. Really enjoyed the lumpia. All right, now for the main event. This is the Pinoy chick, which is their chicken adobo in a Taiwanese bao. Wow, that is phenomenal as well. Really loving it. The bao is nice and fluffy, packed with lots of sweet, tangy flavor with the chicken adobo. I also like the crunch that you get with the green onions, as well as I think it's potato sticks in there. But the star is gonna be that adobo. Really flavorful. Look at that, you guys. Another big element to this is just the environment that you get to enjoy this food in. Love this bright, spacious food court. So this next dish here, this was a surprise. I wasn't expecting this one. You know, I came in just thinking I was gonna do the lumpia and the bao, but they wanted me to try this one as well. I mentioned before that they're bringing some more traditional or popular Filipino dishes into the menu, and this was one of those dishes. Now this dish here, they called their loaded Batangas lomi. So this is my first time trying a Batangas. It's, best way to describe it is a noodle soup, and you can see that the broth is a bit on the thicker side. There are the noodles in there, lots of different proteins and stuff mixed in there, chicken, pork, beef. I think there was even some sausage in there, as well as a few other things I couldn't quite make out. Some things I enjoyed more than others, but it was just nice to be able to experience something a little bit different with each individual bite. It was quite the melange of flavors. But my favorite probably of all the different things that went in there is this right here, the chicharron. Nice and crispy, it just adds another counterpoint to the textures in this dish. So that's Bao Mama. That's their new permanent location over at the market at 70 King. Definitely go, and if you've had them before or you saw them in my previous video and you're wondering where they're at, that's their new spot. Definitely go check them out. If you've never had it before, you guys are in for a real treat because it's a great fusion of Filipino and Taiwanese flavors. Since I was here at 70 King Street East, I might as well check out some of the other spots that they got in here. Looks like they're renovating a bar area that should be opening up very, very soon. This here, a Polish street food spot, that's pretty cool. I do want to check that out. They got some tacos here as well as lots of other spots, but this one really caught my attention. In this video, I'm featuring a fusion of Filipino flavors. So this spot here totally vibes with the theme that we've got going on already. They're fusing Filipino flavors with Italian dishes. This is a combination that probably hasn't crossed a lot of people's minds. At least that's the thinking behind the two owners of this spot. They've worked in other culinary spots within Toronto, but they decided that they wanted to bring their vision together. So even though I was already kind of full already, I just decided, you know, this spot is worth growing a second stomach for and evolving and trying out something. So I decided to go with their pork belly risotto. Oh yeah, that's right, a Filipino risotto, you guys. Still a little al dente, but it has that velvetyness to it. Good cheese flavor. Now we're gonna take a bite of the pork belly, nice and crispy. You can see that the fat's nicely rendered. Yep, pork belly always hits. The flavors were sweet, tangy, and a bit salty. So yeah, a really interesting combination of flavors. Not something that I would have thought of would work together. It's sort of that cheesiness of the risotto along with the sweet, sticky, salty flavors of that Filipino pork belly. But Filip'n Italian, that's a spot that I'm definitely gonna be checking out again. All the spots over here at the market at 70. Yeah, you guys are gonna see probably some more videos coming from me featuring some of the other spots there. You guys should definitely go and check it out. I know not all of you probably live in the East End or find yourself out there, but guys, Toronto, lots of great spots, but it's not the only great spot. Durham region is definitely on the up and up, and I think you guys, if you have any reason at all to find yourself out on the East End, go and check out this food market. I don't think you guys will regret it at all. Okay, that's a wrap for today, but no worries, more food adventures to come. I'll catch you guys all next time when I get food.